Before the weekly analysis begins, I just want to let you know that I do have a Patreon page. We have two tiers available. The first tier is called Start Off for £15 a month, and what you will receive is access to a Discord server containing the beginners, intermediate, and advanced course, risk management course for Elliot wave trading, as well as financial literacy content. This tier is also for those who want to learn at their own pace and generally just support what I do and just join a community of like-minded traders. The second tier that I have is called the Waveologist for £35 a month, and what you receive is everything that I mentioned above with the addition of specific chart requests for me to annotate on a daily and weekly time frame, and one-to-one support or group sessions depending on how many people have subscribed to this tier. The group or one-to-one sessions are for those people who want a little bit of extra help with their Elliot Wave education, and also give the opportunity to ask me as many questions. Please do keep in mind that these are going to be 1 hour sessions depending on how many people have subscribed, and also I would say please do consider joining. It is really good value for money, and without further ado, let's get into the analysis. Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be my Elliott wave count and forecast for the S&P 500. But first of all, any views or opinions that are expressed in this video do not constitute to trading or financial advice. So let's get started here. So for my previous video, we discussed that the S&P 500 is currently in that sort of fourth leg of that fifth wave degree and a higher degree, and what we are expecting is that sort of final push up to the upside to give us our fifth and final leg of our fifth wave in the higher degree, if that makes sense. And obviously the count that I have here on screen was my initial count, where I assumed that this is an ABC as a zigzag, giving us our wave W, our wave X, and then we have an impulsive move which sort of gives us a leading diagonal into an A, and then we have a sort of 61 to 78.6 rejection from here, and we're essentially going to start to see a wave C to give us our final wave Y, and this to be considered as a wave B. Now this count is still valid so long as this level right here is not invalidated. So this is our invalidation level. If the market sort of does push up to these levels and then obviously continues going up higher, then obviously the count is completely different, and I'll show you guys what that count looks like. So let's just remove everything from here, and I also said that this will be considered as a wave 1 here, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and then a wave 5. Let's put that as an intermediate degree, and what this has basically given us is a leading diagonal here. Okay, and then we obviously still have our connector here as our WXY, which has given us our wave B. So WXY, let's just change the degree of that to a minute. Let's change the color of that. Okay, let's add our parallel channels in, so from here to here. Nice. And what this has simply given us, once this sort of connector and this B wave has completed, was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into a C. Let's change that into another minute, or let's change that to even lower. And what that has given us in the sort of higher degree is an A, B, and a C wave. And what that essentially means is that sort of wave 4 of wave 5 has been completed here, and what we're currently seeing is the sort of impulsive move, or this was the start of the impulsive move as a leading diagonal. So let me label that here for you as well. We have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and this goes over here like this. And then what we have now, obviously this move that came down was extremely impulsive and gave us a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So I am assuming that we are expecting one more leg down, and this, what we see here, is essentially a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a B, and then another 5 waves up, so giving us an A, B, and a C. And then we're going to continue to push down, and that will give us our wave 2. So a wave 1 here, an A, B, C. I'll label that for you. 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. Let's change that here. Change that into another minor. Settings. There we go. And what we are expecting is essentially this to give us a wave A right here. This is our wave A. This is our B wave once that is completed, so long as this level is not invalidated. And then a C wave that gives us our wave 2. And what we are going to expect is something where once the market does give us a nice solid rejection, we would expect the market to give us one more down as an A, B, and a C, so 5, 3, 5, and then from there continue to go to the upside, and then that would give us our third leg moving up, fourth and fifth, and then a fourth wave, and then one more fifth wave to push up to the upside. So two scenarios are in play. We want to see what happens this week. I am assuming we are going to get one more leg down, so long as obviously that invalidation level doesn't go, what do you call it, doesn't go beyond that. However, there is also a possibility where this would also be considered as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And then obviously if the market does sort of move down in 3 waves here, then this is a sort of setup to sort of go and get into the upside and continue, riding this wave to the upside. And this has basically given us an A, B, and a C in a lower degree. A 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, or 1, 2, then you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. That's an A, B, C, if that makes sense. And then we could be in the start of a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this does not become an A, B, and a C anymore. We won't expect this sort of deeper number wave 2 correction. And where we are currently is that this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in a lower degree, and then we could expect sort of 3 waves coming back down, 50-61% retracement of this entire wave once it's completed, to then give us that push to the upside, which basically means that wave 2 would have ended here, and we could actually continue to see the market going towards the upside from here, once this sort of 3-wave structure, corrective structure, sort of comes in and finishes. So I hope you guys like my account. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. I do have a Patreon for those people that are interested in mentorship in the link down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys on to the next one.